Alright, sorry for all the cuts. I don't know. Let's return. Well, I think about a third or fourth of Yamaku's library is either braille or audio. Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. If it's only that, how come the library is so big in the first place? Well, we got a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. I spent more on new books than on my salary, and then I have to organize my shelf, organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome and they weigh so much. I wish I could quit this job. A very awkward silence follows the revelation of too much information. Um, I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's alright with you. Alright. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down a narrow aisle, I study the spines of the floor in random order, occasionally sliding one out of it and read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments I have a respectful stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choices in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there's a large print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is what it is, a library. As if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily and snuck with us in here. Unless it was here to begin with. Something about this that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner in the back. While the rest of the library has the odd student sitting at a desk, either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognized on one of the several beanbags. It's the dark-haired girl from my class, the one they snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, which makes her look like she's really into it. The way she was acting today had her pegged as more of a delinquent than a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely towards the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking towards a mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside her. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. For the first time I've seen her this up close, underneath her long, dense bangs. I can see part of her face, at least a third of it, if not half. It's pretty badly scarred. Her eyes are immediately drawn to the scars that subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I'm shocked and divert my eyes to the book in her hands, before I realize that looking away probably only makes it worse. It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember why I walked up to her for. Let's see. Yay. Wait, how many saves do I have? Okay, there's a scroll. That's good. It's good. I startled her, so I probably should say sorry. I'm sorry I didn't mean to startle you. Hi, I'm you. Hassan and Kai, we're in the same class. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay. The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit, but finally she nods just a little. Oh, okay. I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind her book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. Sorry again for startling you. I miss out. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying. No. We are the same class. Her speech is stilted and so quiet that it's barely audible even in the still library. Somehow, I think my delinquent impression was wrong. Hanako. Hanako. I resist the urge to say, that's a nice name, just to have something to say, but really it's the only thing I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other. Here I am being all bothered and fussed about things, all about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a little sigh of relief. So I try to read the covers and the introductions of the books I picked up. She buries her face in the book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wander to her direction, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same, and only pretending to be immersed in the life of Pi. Oh, we're looking back at each other, huh? Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though it darts around like a scared rabbit. When our gazes finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath. I gotta go to something. Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair like takeoff catches me off guard, so I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Oh my god. By the time I reach the counter, she's nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that, I will be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you see, know this girl run past here? Maybe. What did she look like? Long dark hair, kinda shy. She had, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something. Oh dear. Yuko, will you excuse me? I'd better try and find her. Sister, sure. I'll just hold on to these until you come back. What's going on? I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time. Right. I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong? What did he do? Nothing. I was just looking for some books and then she got this fit and ran off. The most offending thing I could think of was I might have looked at her general direction a few times. Well, she's a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy. I think she's not accustomed to talking with other people. Isn't that a bit strange? I wonder. It's just how she is, I think. Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around her. Everyone has their own problems or else they wouldn't be here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casual only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. You calling her an elephant? Yuko fidgets looking like she wants to say something to that, but she resists it. I think it's an elephant, only if you feel it that way. I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile and she blushes heavily. What? Did that sound stupid? No. It sounded really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us had anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desk really like doing that. Did you find any books? I should be closing this room soon. I mean, this library should be closing, but I'll have to do it. I hope it's not too inconvenient for you. Oh yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because I'll just go get them. I fetch my stacks of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting, and returned at the corner. Wow, you read a lot, don't you? I just pride myself at that too, honestly. At least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else. I see. But she doesn't say anything else, but checks out my books out. I guess this is what they call tact. Holding the library books with one arm, I troll in my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from beside me startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key. I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? I turn around and see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. Just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some kind of new guy again? Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we met before yesterday. I don't think so. I don't remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? Prove that we met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. Kenji jumps back, his eye filled with uncomprehending fear. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one or two things. Either we have met, and you are telling the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you are a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. His eye darts around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can't see anything through the thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to maniac in less than a minute. I'm not psychic. How do you know that? I'm not a mind reader. Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. I'm like, you! Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I lived in this room. Lies. If you think you can pass as this how, because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim, maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulder and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage, even if he did. Oh wait, I see it. Damn, it really is you. Sighing again, then once again, for good measure, I step backwards just in case. What's it, man? You don't look too good. I think something's wrong. I don't know. I just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually, even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling you this, Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all. We can never be too careful. It's a hard reality we live in. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. You see, this is how it is, this world. There's no justice, you see. Even when I lose, I win because I don't lose the lesson. What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. Dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why a long face? Do you have a long face? No, it's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally too, she just actually ran away from me. Was my fault, really? I'm not really used to all this yet. A girl? Cute one? Cute. That's a hard question. She had a nice body and she had really beautiful hair. With face. I guess it could go either way. More options, fantastic. Let's see. She wasn't cute, or she was cute. I'd say she was cute. Yeah, cute I guess. I knew it. There are a lot of girls here, a strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the darkest secrets of the school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? Don't you remember any such warning? Dark secrets. Yes, dark secrets, extremely dark, like a black hole. Have you noticed that the number of girls of the school is slightly but significantly higher than the number of boys, like 60-40? He turns his head to the left and stares off in the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that's still a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no. What I'm about to tell you, you could blow your mind. Are you ready? I don't know where this is going, but I think it won't be missing by cutting out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kendi starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of feminist infiltration. The disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far these have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have a superiority in numbers. It's just another skirmish, an internal war against the forces of feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are in the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers in the past. The build of a military has always been the clear sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is small and isolated. A huge part of the Pacific in term of the political value. It's a perfect target. They are also so cunning and expected of women. Soon the day will come when Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. They'll string you along and then kill you just as they killed me. You will end up just like me. No, hell no. Can't stop myself from letting that out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? He said it, not me. Specific Indigo. So, you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, vast feminist conspiracy. Stop it, stop. I lost you way back there somewhere around. Feminist infiltration. To what follow? It's cool. There's some graphs and stuff in my room and puppets. You like puppets? No puppets. You don't like puppets? Okay, graphs are still cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to run on. This is too strange. I had him pegged as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last man in an insane world. The last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. That's my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. This is validate the whole last part, and that part is kind of important. There can only be one, like in the Ford movie where there can only be one. In the end, there's only one dude left, because what's the point? I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs, and I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracies that the school holds as tangled as. Finish my knowledge from you, pal. Be a pal. I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late. That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly. It's like he didn't even open the door, but instead walked right through. It's like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to my room, taking off my shoes before falling face first in the bed. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can't get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. The school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is strange and lost. I I just can't seem to fit in what irony one would think that the fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anything else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say it, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place is really more of a school and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I would have. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books, bottled pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. I think I'll end it there. Yep, I'm gonna end it there for now. I'm gonna end it whenever I'm like doing horrible at reading. And I am right now. So I'll see you guys next time. It's been like 3 hours, I guess, so yep, see ya.